first HBCU in blockchain in Web3 is what our community has dubbed us. And I'm proud of that moniker for sure. We started back in 2022, the home team, Black, Brown, and Allied folks to learn and grow in emerging technology. And that's been the mission ever since. So we've been diving in. Some of my favorites, the blockchain side, specifically in blockchain, the NFTs, digital collectibles, the art side, where art and music and all that in crypto and in blockchain lives. That's my favorite for sure. But also the fungible tokens, so just all the currency side, the trading side, the DeFi, decentralized finance, and all that good stuff as well too. Starting with number 1 crypto coin, Bitcoin, number 2 Ethereum, all the way on down those 33 plus million coins and growing exponentially every day. It's a good time. Also, the other emerging technology that we dabble in heavily is on the AI side. AI has been having another crazy moment with the agentic side, or the agents or the bots that are able to follow multiple commands, build different things, learn and grow on their own, surf the web, search out documentation, build apps, code, all kind of stuff. It's really a whole vibe. And we've been learning and growing together as a community, and it's been a really good time and been pretty fruitful. I'm just Unc, you know?
What's good, family? What's good? Back for another one. Late night streaker keeper. YwB back in the building. Brian, founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. What's going on, y'all? Late night Wednesday streaker keeper on this Yappin with WED220. Getting up there in the numbers. I love it. Day 275. Man, 25 more to that 300. I'm loving it on this daily stream journey. Going in back in 2022. We started the Onaji fam, the home team, safe space for Black, Brown, and Allied folks to learn and grow in emerging tech. Yeah, nice been diving. It's been a busy day. Got the late night streak keeper going in, but we are here. We are here vibing. So shout out to y'all. It's good to see y'all. Yes, last couple days, I'm not gonna lie, I've been heavily diving into the AI side. Been back kind of coding a little bit, kind of just dabbling. But I was on a new device earlier, and I was having a little conversation. I was playing around with Copilot again because I was on a new little Windows device, playing around with Copilot. I was having a cool little discussion around um, kind of prompt optimization, optimal prompts, especially going into like 2026 and some of the workflows and stuff for that. So yeah, I kind of wanted to pull that up and show a little bit of what I was working on here. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I'm kind of gonna work it into my workflow here soon enough. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. And also, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been on Copilot in a hot minute. Copilot is Microsoft's branded GPT uh, chatbot, their LLM. Yeah, Microsoft branded OpenAI GPT joint, which is I don't know. They're making improvements and stuff to it clearly, but I was playing around with it. So let's see what we got here real quick. Yeah, so I was diving into some optimal ways to prompt LLM, some tips and tricks, best practices in 2026. And I had it on the little the study and learn part, which has been kind of cool. I've been using that a lot, probably the most over on Gemini, Google Gemini. But it's been pretty kind of cool. The little guided learning, study and learn, quizzes and things. I like that little flow for learning some new different topics and stuff. But I was diving into this part right here. So I was telling it, I currently kind of use a .md format, with the tags, with the hash, with the # tags, like for role, task, constraints, output, and all that good stuff. So kind of shifting away from that, or kind of evolving into a new little workflow, which is kind of cool, which is kind of fly. But let's see, little key idea, 26 biggest shift from using the role, task, constraints, and output structure is good. Real power kind of comes from shaping how the model thinks before it writes. So I was kind of wrapping my head around this today. When we designed the reasoning process and not just the formatting around the prompts, which was kind of fly. So yeah, instead of the role being like the expert, blah blah blah, in such and such field, all that good stuff. You've seen the prompts like that. the task, the constraints, and what you want the output to be. 2026 optimized version could include like a reasoning directive, break the explanation into 3 conceptual layers for the hashtag thinking style, and then you've got the # self check, verify that each layer builds on the previous one. That's kind of gas. So I was kind of building on that. So um, let's see, what else were we talking about? Modern key ID number 2, modern LLMs support multiple reasoning styles. You can choose which one that they use. Most people never tell the model how to think, only what to output. I kind of fall in that category for sure. Biggest performance gains come from shaping the reasoning mode. We started with 3 of them, but kind of got into, I think, what, 8 or 9 of them. But I think this is probably the most basic one that most people have seen. Zyro's good family, how you doing? 23 in the building, editing right now. That's what's up. W edits, W Street Keeper. Yeah, man, how to boot it up, get it going. How's your day going, man? How's everything? How's the week? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. But yeah, I've been diving back into these bots, trying to yeah, hone in some of these skills and things, man. So it's all good. It's all good. Thought you Thought you was outside with Mini Najee. That was the trailer. Guy with the trailer, huh? That's too funny. That's too funny. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we not outside today. Even though it is getting crazy nice outside. Again, I'm not gonna lie. LA is heating, well, everywhere's heating up, but yeah, we in the, what was it, like 85 yesterday, something like that. So not sweltering like some of the other places uh across the US and stuff, but it's definitely jumped up like 10, 15 degrees, man. But yeah. So I don't know. Might do an outdoor stream here soon. Summertime's coming up. I'll be traveling too and all that good stuff. Grad season. I don't know. It's gonna be some more late night streaker keepers. Got to be some more. Uh, yeah, some innovative ways to get these streams in. Not gonna lie, but it's all good, man. W summertime, W outside is coming up, man. I love that season though. I came front. Let's see. So let's see. Stepwise, reasoning style 1, stepwise, chain of thought, classic think step by step. Um, but in 26, models can do it in different depths, shallow steps or deep multi-layer reasoning or branch and evaluate reasoning. Interesting. Thinking style reason in 3 layers, surface to structure to insight. This is more powerful than think step by step because it shapes the type of steps. It's kind of gas, not gonna lie. Reasoning style 2, deliberate multi-draft reasoning. Modern LLMs can internally generate multiple drafts, compare them, and choose the best one. This one's kind of gas. And I've seen like some of the coding models already kind of do this on its own, but to kind of be able to just prompt any of the LLMs out there or any of the newer ones out there and have it kind of do that and go through that yeah, generating different solutions for different things. So thinking style, generate 2 internal solution paths and choose the stronger one. Do a self check on it, explain why the chosen path is superior. It's kind of fire. Dramatically improves accuracy on complex tasks. Style 3, goal directed planning. It's where the model plans before writing. Okay. Hashtag planning. Outline the plan you will follow before producing the final answer. Self-check, verify each step of the plan is necessary and sufficient. Especially strong for coding, research, long-form writing, and multi-stage tasks. Again, this kind of already has this in the basis of some of the planning steps and some of the code-based models, especially if you're using them in IDEs and stuff like that. But which has been cool too. I've been uh, coding straight in Copilot, GitHub's Copilot, and VS Code lately, and it's been kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of tweeted out the other day. I was like, dang, I wish I. It's like I'm just now hopping on the GitHub Copilot train. Is that what it's called, Copilot? I think so. Yeah, because it's owned by Microsoft too now. Yeah, man. But yeah, this planning mode. Let's see. A little quick check-in. Let's see. I think I was asking it how many modes does it have. Yeah. Modern LLMs can support at least 7 major reasoning modes, and you can mix them. It's crazy. We're getting into some in-depth prompting. I like it. Number 4, constraint satisfaction reasoning. So when you tell the model to treat the task like a puzzle with constraints that must be satisfied simultaneously. Extremely powerful for coding, scheduling, optimization, architecture, planning, rule-based systems. I like it. For example, thinking style, treat this as a constraint satisfaction problem. Constraints, priority, identify hard constraints first, then soft constraints. Self-check, verify all hard constraints are satisfied before producing output. It's interesting. Forces the model to reason like a solver, not a writer. I dig that. Some more back and forth. Let me see. Let's talking more about coding examples. I was trying to get into the rest of, the more reasoning styles. Let's see, number 5, error anticipation reasoning. That's crazy. Model predicts likely failure points before generating the final answer. Extremely useful for coding architecture, security planning, data pipelines. Thinking style, anticipate 3 likely failure points before solving. Mitigation, propose fixes for each failure point. And again, another self-check. Verify the final solution avoids all predicted failures. Interesting. I like that. Style 6, counterfactual reasoning. Model explores what-if scenarios to test robustness. Useful for debugging, design decisions, risk analysis, strategy, scientific reasoning. I like it. The style, generate 2 counterfactual scenarios where the solution breaks. Evaluation, explain why those scenarios cause failure. Refinement, adjust the solution to remain stable under those conditions. It's kind of gas. Forces the model to think like a systems engineer. Let's see, number 7, comparative reasoning. Model compares multiple options before choosing one. Useful for coding approaches, UX decisions, architecture, patterns, business strategy, research, synthesis. I like it. Thinking style, compare 3 approaches side by side. Criteria is readability, maintainability, and performance. Selection, choose the approach with the best trade-off profile. Comparative reasoning. This is the reasoning style humans use when making real decisions. And some of the modern LLMs, like GPT, Gemini, I think even Claude sometimes, but I know Gemini and GPT for sure. Sometimes just throw that in there, where it'll compare 2 approaches and it'll tell you, and it'll have you choose between which one you like more. It's kind of, feedback for the code base, feedback for the model itself, but it's kind of helpful at times. So, but you can prompt that on your own with not even just 3 approaches, 2 approaches, 3 approaches. You can do multiple. That's cool. This is the reasoning style humans use when making real decisions. Style 8, an abstraction laddering. The model moves up and down levels of abstraction, high-level concept, mid-level structure, low-level implementation. Extremely powerful for coding, system design, teaching, writing, research. I dig it. Thinking style, reason in 3 layers. conceptual, structural, implementation. With the self-check, verify each layer aligns with the others. This prevents incoherent or shallow answers. Style 9, role alternation reasoning. Model switches roles internally to evaluate its own work. I've seen a couple of prompts floating around the internet that have this kind of style as well too. Useful for code review or review in general, design, critique, writing, planning, analysis. Thinking style, step 1, act as the creator, propose a solution. Step 2, act as the reviewer and critique it. Step 3, refine the solution based on the critique. It's kind of fire. Simulates a two-person team inside the model. I dig that. Reasoning style 10, constraint relaxation reasoning. The model identifies constraints that are too strict and proposes alternatives, useful for optimization, scheduling, architecture, negotiation, and design. The style identify constraints that are overly restrictive. Relaxation, propose 2 alternative constraint sets. Scale it back a little bit. That's kind of fire. Selection, choose the set that preserves goals while increasing feasibility. This is how real engineers solve impossible problems. Oh no, we got a lot of styles. Thought there was only like 7 or 8. 11, heuristic driven reasoning. Model uses heuristics, rules of thumb to guide decisions, useful for coding, UX, architecture strategy, creative work. I dig it. Apply the thinking style, apply 3 relevant heuristics to guide the solution. With the self-check, verify the heuristics, improve clarity, and reduce complexity. This produces more human-like decision-making. I dig that. I think this is the last one, last but not least. Reasoning style 12, meta reasoning, reasoning about reasoning. I'm weak. Model evaluates whether its own reasoning approach is appropriate. This is the highest level of reasoning control. Thinking style, for example, evaluate whether your reasoning strategy fits the problem. An adjustment, switch to a more suitable reasoning mode if needed. Self-check, justify why the chosen reasoning mode is optimal. This is how you get the model to think about how it thinks. We're using up them tokens. Summary table. Quick little overview of all 12 of them. Can we put all these on the screen? Maybe. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Stepwise, breaks the task into steps. Multi-draft, generates multiple internal solutions. Goal-directed planning, plans before answering. Constraint satisfaction, solves like a logic puzzle. Error anticipation, predicts failures early. Counterfactual, test what-if scenarios. Comparative, compares options before choosing. Abstraction laddering, moves between conceptual levels. Role alternation, creator to reviewer to refiner. Constraint relaxation, loosens constraints intelligently. Heuristic driven, uses rules of thumb. Meta reasoning, chooses the right reasoning mode. It's gas. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's see. Which direction you want to go next in our study mode? I said, show me how to do the combining, which is kind of crazy. Combine reasoning styles by chaining them into a reasoning pipeline. Think of it like this: stepwise to multi-draft, comparative to error anticipation, final output. Each stage improves the next. Got some visual models. What these look like? Can't really blow it up that big. Interesting. 4 most powerful combos. Stepwise to multi-draft to comparative. This combo is ideal for coding, architecture, research, and strategy. It works because stepwise gives structure, the multi-draft gives diversity, and comparative gives judgment. And it's not like a super big prompt either. The thinking style, step 1, break the problem into steps. Step 2, generate 2 to 3 internal solution paths. Step 3, compare the paths using explicit criteria. And then selection, choose the strongest path. With the self-check again, verify the chosen path satisfies all constraints. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try those for sure. The thinking style for sure, and the self-check. I know those two will stick with me for sure. Got to put it into practice. That one produces cleaner code, fewer bugs, better decisions. Second combo, constraint, satisfaction, and error anticipation. Perfect for coding, scheduling, optimization, system design, security. The constraint satisfaction part ensures feasibility. The error anticipation ensures robustness. Thinking style, treat this as constraint satisfaction problem. Identify hard versus soft constraints. Anticipate 3 likely failure points. Propose mitigations for each failure. Self-check again. Verify all hard constraints are satisfied and all failures mitigated. What it produces, plans and code that doesn't break under pressure. Let's see. Third out of the fourth. Abstraction laddering and role alternation. Ideal for teaching, documentation, architecture, and explaining complex topics. I'm gonna have to try that soon for sure. Laddering ensures clarity across conceptual levels. Role alternation ensures critique and refinement. Thinking style, layer 1, conceptual explanation. Layer 2, structural breakdown. Layer 3, implementation details. Switch roles. Reviewer critiques clarity and coherence. Refine based on critique. And then a self-check. Verify all layers align. No contradictions exist. What it produces, explanations that are both deep and easy to understand. Let's see, last one, counterfactual plus constraint relaxation plus meta reasoning. This is the expert mode combo used for innovation, architecture, research, and complex problem solving. Why it works, counterfactual tests robustness, constraint relaxation finds new possibilities, meta reasoning chooses the best reasoning mode. I like that. Breakthrough solutions that humans often miss. Thinking style, generate 2 counterfactual scenarios where the solution fails. Identify which constraints cause the failure. Propose relaxed or alternative constraints. Evaluate whether the reasoning strategy fits the problem. Switch reasoning mode if needed. With the self-check, justify why the final reasoning mode is optimal. It's tight. How to build a full reasoning pipeline. That's crazy. It's a general purpose pipeline you can adapt to any domain. Sheesh. Thinking style. Wait, hold on. We're gonna put this one in chat. Why not? Let's put that one in chat. Oh, that didn't work. Copy. Boom. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. Big dubs. Did it? I wonder, did it get the whole thing? It did. All right. Thinking style. Let's see. Stepwise breakdown. Generate 2 to 3 solution paths. Compare paths using explicit criteria. Identify constraints and verify satisfaction. Anticipate failure points. Test counterfactual scenarios. Refine solution based on critique. Verify naming conventions and readability, especially for code or for code. And then a self-check. 3 steps to the self-check. Ensure coherence across all steps. Ensure constraints and goals are satisfied. Ensure clarity and maintainability. This is the gold standard for 26 prompting. I'm gonna have to try that one out for sure. Concrete coding example. Let's apply a combined reasoning pipeline to a real coding task. Write a function that parses and validates user input. Interesting. How does this prompt change? Step 1, break the problem into conceptual steps. That's the same. Generate 3 solution strategies. Okay, it's got my regex, rule-based, and schema-based. Compare strategies on readability, maintainability, and error resilience. Treat the chosen strategy as a constraint satisfaction problem. Step 5, anticipate 3 likely failure points and propose mitigations. Test 2 counterfactual scenarios where the solution breaks. Refine the solution based on critique. And the naming conventions as a whole step, let's see. Use human readable descriptive names. And a self-check, of course. Verify no nested if chains deeper than 2 levels. That's, yeah, definitely for human-friendly, human-readable code. Produces code that is readable, maintainable, robust, consistent, human-friendly. Exactly what you want. Does. That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire. So yeah, I've been. It's a lot. That's a lot of reading. I was all right. It was all good. I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that into practice. I'll probably put that into practice. Do a couple little prompts with that. See if I can build some things. Probably do that in the morning. Put some of these new 2026 style prompts into use for sure. Let me check something real quick. So I've still been on Open Router like crazy. Let me see if there is. Let's see. Share this tab instead. Over on Open Router, see what new models are. It feels like these models be coming out every 5 seconds. Not gonna lie. XAI got a new one. Got a new image one that's free right now too. Gemini 3.5 just came. 5 Flash just came out. It's pretty expensive though. Not gonna lie over here. Let's see what free ones we got. I've been changing this output to text to see, because we got a lot of. Oh, there's a lot of image ones out right now. All these recraft ones. Let's mess around with a couple of them. They're okay. They're all right. Let's see. The agentic models are going crazy. I've been trying this Baidu out in the East. This free one, the CoBuddy for AI agents workflows. It's actually pretty fly. Not gonna lie. I've been doing some. Yeah, I think the last coding build I did, little vibe coding build, was with CoBuddy, and it was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty solid. So yeah, CoBuddy's cool. Let's see, Owl, one of the Open Router models. Yeah, all these new models that are coming out, they're like, yeah, tailored to agentic workflows and coding and all that good stuff. So yeah, competition's heating up. I'm telling you, especially these free models. Let's see, NVIDIA Nematrons, they go crazy. Poolside Lagunas, they're pretty solid too. DeepSeek models have been solid. Let's see. ZAI got the GLM 5.1. That's, have I seen that one? I don't think I've played around with that one. I might have to dabble with that one. So I know IC3 was telling me about ZAI a long time ago for sure. The Google DeepMind free Gemma 4s, solid. I haven't messed with this Trinity one yet though. But Minimax M2 free, M2.5 in February. It's good too. There's a lot of models out there. There's a lot of models. Yeah, y'all. So we out here. We out here building. I love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, family. That's all I had tonight. Little short, yapping. Late night Wednesday Sugar Keeper. On this day 275. But yeah, definitely wanted to come in and let y'all know what I was learning and growing. I hope
this is kind of valuable. I hope we'll build on it too, and I'll put some more things in practice and um, play a little bit with optimizing some of those prompt strategies for sure. And that's only going to continue to change and evolve and all kind of things. Still trying to wrap my head around making the bots think differently before even engaging the problem and all that good stuff too. So yeah, it's a learning curve, but it's a good time. It's a good time. All right, family, that's what's up. We out here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yappin 221 for day 276 tomorrow on Thursday. We out here. If you guys have any questions though, let us know for sure, for sure. Um, and let us know what you guys are building. So you guys are building some different tools and different things and need beta testers and need, you know, stress testers, all that good stuff. Let us know. Absolutely. All right, family. W stream. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.